Good morning and namaskar. Today we will take a look at JK Cement Limited. See, in Q2 we were actually going still through COVID, Q1, Q2, etc. And we assumed that a lot of infrastructure activity, reality activity, has collapsed actually. But really speaking, it is not so. In the case of many cement companies, Q2 was not bad at all, and JK Cement was also one of such cement companies. Of course, now they are coming up. Now all cement companies are coming up. The government is giving a good fillip. So let us see JK Cement Limited. JK Cement Limited is engaged in producing grey cement, white cement, and waterproofing. The company manufactures grey cement in two facilities located at Nimba Hera and Mangrol in Rajasthan. Grey cement produced by it consists of ordinary Portland cement (OPC) and Portland Pozzolana cement (PPC). Ordinary Portland cement (OPC), Portland Pozzolana cement (PPC). So two types of grey cement. Then ordinary Portland cement has three grades: 53 grade, 43 grade, 33 grade. Its cement products are manufactured under some brand names: JK Cement, Sarva Shaktiman, that is for OPC products. For PPC product, JK White and Camel. JK White is for PPC, JK Super is for PPC, JK White and Camel for white cement products. Then, so the company has grey cement plants, white cement plants, thermal power plants, and waste heat recovery power plants also. So all at one place, they are not letting anything waste. Management consists of Yadupati Singhania, Managing Director; Raghopat Singhania, Executive Director; Madhav Krishna Singhania, Executive Director and CFO. Singhania family. Now let us start with the MD's message in the annual report for 2019-20. So what did they plan in 2019-20? So they say they have achieved a growth of 10% in revenue from operations, 5,464 crores from 4,981 crores in the previous year. EBITDA increased 40%, EBITDA margin improved 21.98%, EBITDA per ton rose 41%, and net profit increased 23% in the year 2019-20. Earnings per share was also good at 51.82. Now, that's not important for us. What is important is the expansion plan. They say expansion plan is largely on track despite COVID. We commissioned 2.6 million tons per annum clinker production line at Mangrol, Rajasthan, and 3.5 million tons per annum cement grinding capacity, out of which Nimba Hera 1 million tons per annum, Mangrol 1 million tons per annum, split grinding unit at Aligarh 1.5 million tons per annum. So three places. Work at split grinding unit at Balasinor in Gujarat 0.7 million tons per annum was stopped for some time. Now it is continuing, and it might have been finished sometime now or likely to be finished before December. We undertook the modernization of line number 3 at Nimba Hera. That also will be completed before the end of this year. A 3 lakh ton per annum 3 lakh ton wall putty expansion work at Katni has been deferred due to disruptions. That also will be finished now. So we continued our product innovation path also by launching 2 new products manufactured through a capacity developed in-house. Particle level water, that is one probably water for waterproofing. JK Super Strong Weather Shield Cement with an integral water repellent property. Then JK Cement Tile Max X is our polymer modified high strength adhesive used for all type of tiles and cementitious substrates. To expand and strengthen our sub-brands under the white cement portfolio, we have relaunched our iconic JK Wall Putty as JK Wall Max X. Earlier it was called JK Wall Putty, now it is called JK Cement Wall Max X. So many things are going on. Now all of them will be finished within this year. Certain things may be, expansions may continue into the next year. So now let us see Q2. So in the background of all these expansion schemes, let us look at Q2 results. Net sales are 1,634 crores compared to 1,005 crores in the previous quarter and 1,318 crores in the year ago quarter. 24% growth year on year and 63% growth quarter on quarter. 24% growth year on year and 63% growth quarter on quarter in Q2. So reasonably impressive sales. The final net profit is 221 crores in Q2, 52 crores in Q1 and 79.5 crores in year ago quarter. So it means 178% growth in the final net profit year on year and 323% market, 323% quarter on quarter. Of course, quarter on quarter is you can think of it. Q1 was a washout, for most companies. Therefore, on that 323%, it has bounced back like anything. So last September, just 79.5 crores, now 221 crores, year on year, 178% growth. So sales growth and net profit growth are very, very impressive in Q2. Equity is 77.27, basic EPS is 28.67, quite good. So overall, Q2 was a very good quarter for JK Cement. The market price currently is around 1,882. So on this, the price earning works out to 16.41. So I am taking the latest EPS into 4 annualized and applying it to market price 1,882, price earning 16.41, not very high. So yeah, considering especially the expansions, so price earning is not very high. It is attractive. Volumes are good, so buying and selling is easy. 52-week low was 800 and high was 2240. So current price is somewhere around 1,800 odd. So it is likely to achieve 52-week high. Let us wait and see. Technically, it is in a very bullish phase. Market cap is 14,522 crores. Yes. But let us also see the last 5 years results. See, it is important to see how it had fared in the last 5 years. 5 years ago, the sales were 4,368 crores. From there, it jumped to 4,650 crores in the next year, 4,853 crores in the next year, 5,258 crores in the next year, and latest year, that is March 2020 year, 5,801 crores. So every year, sales were improving and improving and improving. Likewise, net profit was also improving. 5 years ago, 54 crores, then 171 crores, then 285 crores, then 263 crores, and March 2020, 483 crores, almost double. So, sales and net profits have been increasing in JK Cement throughout. That is, every year there was increase in sales, increase in net profit. So, likewise, now we have seen Q2 was very good. But see the historic prices, there is not much improvement. 3 years before the price was 1055, now 1920. 2 years before it was 738, it had fallen. 1 year before it was 1155. 3 months before 1583. 1 month before 1920. 1 week before 2000. Now 1882. So it was never a multi-bagger in the last 3 years. Will it be a multi-bagger in future? Okay, there is reasonable improvement in sales and net profits, but prices have not matched that. Now, shareholding pattern, if you see, promoters hold 58.07, pledge is 0, so that's a very good thing. Their holding is 58.07, that also is very good. Pledge is 0, that also is very good. Cash flows have improved a lot from 5 years ago. Operating activities are 580 crores only, now 1366 crores. Investing activities currently now minus 1476 crores in March 2020 year. That's very good. So all these investing activities will add to the sales and net profits. Financing activities minus 108, others minus 6, and net cash minus 224. So minus 224 is not a very big thing. What is important for us is how much is the investment. That also is going to produce a lot of additional sales and additional profits. Dividend payouts were reasonably good. Last year, interim was 75%. Now let us see. Earlier, 100%, like that it was there for quite some time. Face value is 10 rupees. Margin ratios, gross profit margin is 22.38%, very good. Operating profit margin 17.40, very good. Net profit margin is 8.3, that also is very good. Return on net worth is 16.39%. ROC, return on capital, is 15%. Return on assets is 5.8, all okay. Current ratio is 1.22, not bad. Quick ratio is 0.85, not bad, but a little low. Could be a little better. Debt equity ratio is 0.95, okay. Debt equity ratio 0.95 is good. It could come down. It should come down. But with so much of expansion going on, 0.95 is not great. So overall, JK Cement performance is very good. Only price performance I am not very satisfied. With this performance, it should be a multi-bagger. In the times to come, realty sector may improve further, and therefore I expect all cement companies to fare much better than at present, much better than Q2. So let us watch. JK Cement on the base of sales and net profits, it's very good. On the base of price performance, it is just good, not very bad, not very great. With this performance, it should be a multi-bagger in the future. Let us see. Thank you for listening. I'll be back with another very good company and maybe another very good topic. Thank you.